for joining me. Welcome to TJ's Maths Clinic. Still on WAEC 2025. This is for school candidate. Further Mathematics, Paper 2, May June, Section B. With us here is question 9A. We have 9A and 9B. In this lesson, we'll be looking at only 9A. I decided to break the video into 9A and 9B so that for proper understanding. Let's consider this question 9A. Given that the integral of minus 1 to m into 2x squared minus x minus 3 with respect to the x is equals to minus 9 divided by 2, where m is an integer. Find the value of m. We know that m is an integer. So whatever the value of m, it could be a positive integer or negative integers, as the case may be. Let's write down the solution. Of course, this is from definite integral. Two types of integration: indefinite integral and definite integral. This is definite integral. That's what we have. The lower limit as minus 1 and upper limit as m. Let's write down the solution here. We have the integral of minus 1 to m of 2x squared minus x minus 3 with respect to the x equals to minus 9 divided by 2. So, for us to approach this, we use the general formula of integration. Recall that if we have y equal x power n, the integral of this function will be x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus the constant of integration. This is the general formula. So we need to apply this general formula on each term here. So we can integrate this separate before we take the limits. It means we increase this power by 1, use the power to divide. Increase the power of x here, which is 1 by 1, then use the power to divide. And the integral of minus 3, which is a constant, will be minus 3x. So let's integrate 2x squared. The integral will be 2x power 3 divided by 3. How did we come about 3? We increase this 2 by 1. That will be 3. Use the power 3 to divide this term. So we have minus x now has a power of 1 already. So increase the power by 1, it will be 2. That will be x power 2 divided by 2 minus the constant 3 now. The integral will be 3x. Then we can now write down the limit as minus 1 to m. It must be equals to minus 9 divided by 2. The next thing to do is to take the limit. We pick the upper limit, which is m, we substitute, minus the lower limit, which is minus 1. Let's do the substitution. So we have 2 into m power 3 divided by 3 minus m power 2 divided by 2, then minus 3 into m. So this will be our upper limit minus the lower limit now, which is minus 1. We substitute minus 1 into this expression. We'll have 2 into minus 1 all cube divided by 3 minus now 1 in all square divided by 2 minus 3 minus 1. We close the bracket. It must be minus 9 divided by 2. So we simplify this separate, then we connect the result. M cube is m cube times 2. That will be 2m cube divided by 3 minus m squared divided by 2 minus 3 times m. That will be minus 3m. We have minus, let me still leave the bracket because this minus will affect everything. Minus 1 cube is minus 1 times 2. That will be minus 2 divided by 3. Minus 1 square is 1 divided by 2. That will be minus half. Then minus times minus is plus. That will be plus 3. We close the bracket, will be equals to minus 9 divided by 2. Very important. The condition is where m is what? It's an integer. We are asked to find the value of m. I think we can remove the question. Let me remove the question. Then I'll bring it in. Or let me write the question here as integral of minus 1 to m of 2x squared minus x minus 3 dx equals to minus 9 by 2. Let me just write it up here so that we can have space. Okay, the next thing to do now is to simplify. Let's simplify and see what we'll get. I have 2 m cubed by 2 by 3 minus m squared by 2 minus 3m. Let's work inside this bracket here. Let me take it up by 3 minus half plus 3 equals to minus 9 by 2. Let me find the LCM here. The LCM, of course, will be 6. 3 into 6 is 2 times minus 2. That's minus 4 minus 2 into 6. That's 3. We have 3 plus. 1 into 6 is 6 times 3. That will be 18. So we have minus 4 minus 3 plus 18. That minus 4 minus 3 is minus 7 plus 18. That will be 11. That will be 11 divided by 7 by 6 now. So we have 2m cubed divided by 3 minus m squared divided by 2 minus 3m minus we have 11 divided by 6 will be equals to minus 9 by 2. Very important. So the next thing to do is to clear the fraction. Let's multiply each term here by 6. Multiply this by 6, of course, 6 divided by 3. Let me write it. The LCM is 6. Multiply each time by 6 now. We'll multiply this by 6. We'll have 4m cubed because 3 into 6 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. That will be 4m cubed minus 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times m squared. That will be 3m squared minus 3 times minus 3m times 6. That will be 18m minus 11 divided by 6 times 6, that will be minus 11, will be equals to minus 9 divided by 2 times 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times minus 9, that will be minus 27. Very important. Let's rearrange this. We have m cubed now, minus 3m squared minus 18m minus 11 plus 27 equals to 0. This is 4m cubed minus 3m squared minus 18m minus 11 plus 27, that will be plus 16 equals to 0. This is cubic equation. It's expected that we have to have 3 roots since it is cubic equation. So how can we factorize this to find those 3 roots? We use trial and error method, or we use synthetic division. Let's use trial and error method. We multiply the first term by the last term. That's 16 times 4. What do we have? 16 times 4. That's the first term by the last term. What do we have? This is 4 carry 2. That is 64. We look at the factors of 64 that when we substitute into this left hand side, it will give us 0. We try plus 1 or minus 1, plus 2 or minus 2. We not check. If we substitute 1, this will be 4, this will be 3, that's 1, this will be 18. That will be minus 17 plus 16 is not equals to 0. Let's try 2. If we substitute 2, what are we going to get? Let me do the substitution here. That will be 4 into 2 cubed minus 3, 2 squared minus 80 into 2 plus 16. Is it equals to 0? Let's check. This is 8, that's 32. Let's do the checking up here. That's 32. That's 32. Then we have 32. Minus 2 square is 4 times 3, that's 12. Then minus 36 plus 16. We can add 32 plus 16, that will be 48. That will be 48 minus 12 minus 36, that will still be 48. That's 0. So it means 2, when m is 2, we'll get the left hand side will be 0. So it means 2 is a factor of this expression. We can say, and when m is equals to 2, we can say that m minus 2 is equals to 0. So we can conclude that m minus 2 is a factor of this cubic equation. So to get the other roots, we use long division. Let's use long division to get the other roots now. So it means we use this factor m minus 2 now. We use this m minus 2 as the factor. That will be 4m cubed minus 3m squared minus 18m plus 16. So we use this expression to divide. So and see what will be the other factors. 4m cubed divided by m, that will be, we're using long division, that will be 4m squared. We multiply 4m cubed minus minus 8m squared. What do we have? We minus 4m cubed minus 4m, that will be 0. This will be 5m squared minus 18m plus 16. That will be plus 5m. We multiply back 5m squared minus 10m. What do we have? This will be 0. Minus 18m that will be minus 8m. Minus 8m plus 16, because we have minus 18 plus 10. That will be minus 8. We divide again. That will be minus 8. We multiply back. That will be minus 8m, then plus 16. Let's subtract. This will be 0, and this will be 0. So, truly, this is a factor because the remainder is giving us 0. So, we have one of the factors here, m as 2. So, it means we have gotten the first value of m. Let me just put m1 as 2. But let's check the other factors, whether it will be a real solution or complex solution. Let's see. What we have now is 4m squared plus 5m minus 8. Is it factorizable? 4 times minus 8 is 32. Two factors of 32 that can give us 5. 8 times 4 is 32. It cannot give us. What about 16 and 2? No. So it's not factorizable. The only thing is we have to use formula method. We can deduce here that the value of m is 2. But since this is theory question, we have to look at other roots, whether it is complex, as I said, or real solution. Let's check. But since it's not factorizable, we may not get real solution. And again, m has to be a positive or negative integer. What are negative integer? They call negative whole number and positive whole number. That's integers. So if we use formula method, we will get either decimal or complex solution as far as formula method is concerned. Since it's not factorizable, we can't get a real solution. Okay, or we can't get either positive integer or negative integer. But for the sake of theory question, let's use formula method. That will be m now minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Our a here is 4, our b is 5, then our c is minus 8. Let's substitute. M now will be equals to b is minus, that will be minus 5 plus or minus square root of 5, that will be 25, minus 4 times a is 4 multiplied by minus 8 divided by 2 times 4. Of course, if we multiply this, we'll definitely get complex solution. But let's still see. This is 16. That will be 25. That will be 16 times 8. That's 48. 8 carry 4. 128. That will be m now will be equals to minus 5 plus or minus square root of 25 plus 128 divided by 8. M now will be minus or plus square root of that's 40, 53. That's 153. 153 divided by 8. You realize that we'll definitely get either negative decimal that is negative or decimal that is positive. Of course, since m is must be an integer, we can conclude. Let me conclude. As I said, this is just to show it since it's theory. M cannot be this, so this is out of the solution. But the first solution is m is equals to 2. So we can conclude by saying that therefore the value of m is nothing but 2. Therefore, m is equals to 2. That will satisfy this. And if we plug this m into that integral that is here, we will get minus 9 divided by 2 on the left, and we still get minus 9 divided by 2 on the right hand side. So this is said to be the value of m is nothing but 2, because this will give us either decimal, which is not an integer, or complex solution. So we conclude that m is nothing but 2. So this is the solution to 9a. Thank you for watching. Please do share this to your learned colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe to TJ's Maths Clinic. We'll continue with 9b in my next video. See you in my next video.